Alright, let's get this show on the road. Seems to be working now. I'm just like resetting all of my usual setup stuff. Just going to double check sound volume. But it seems to be working. The game seems to be working. Just had to restart again and everything worked. Though I did open up the case and like make sure all the cables are in tight and everything. So maybe something just got loose when I was fixing in the new fan. Right. So, hello everyone, my name is Mordred Viking and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Europa Universalis 4. After a bit of a hiccup there, we seem to be good to go again. And I need to remember what the hell's going on because it's been about a month since I last played. I think we just had the massive war against France. Yeah, that would explain why all my ships are spread all over the place. So we just fought against the French. I think we took a bunch of French colonies. We got into Colombia. Right, we took Colombia off of Portugal, which is going to allow me to get the Panama Canal going. And we will definitely earn enough money for that. That's a massive Chickasaw. I think I've ever seen a native nation grow that large. Interesting. Okay, so a couple of things we're going to need to do. We're going to need to get our ships back to where they are supposed to be. Gonna have to deal with a bunch of rebels. We do actually have quite a lot of manpower still. So I think this is a war that was won primarily at sea and then also by just attacking Portugal. We white-pieced with France. That's what it was. We took a bunch of stuff from Portugal and then just white-pieced France. I remember now. Let me just double check the chat and everything is working as intended. That is. Why are you still showing as hosting? Come on, get with it. There we go. Okay, good. So, let's go and grab all of our ships in and around the English Channel. With the exception of the transports, because we're going to need those. I think we're just going to gather all of the others into one place, like here. Privateers, were you actually privateering? No, you weren't. You were actually fighting stuff. Hey, Scraper! Okay, so we're going to grab all of you together. We also have a free merchant. That's probably from Colombia. So we need to see where we can be grabbing money from. That's probably going to be somewhere in India. Although we are now actually pushing money from Malacca to Bengal to Ceylon to Goa to Aden, then from Aden around. We're actually losing a lot of money in Zanzibar, which isn't great. Pushing a lot of money out of there. Congo, we don't have much control over. I think we just need to go further east. So we're getting it from the Moluccas. We're not getting it from Philippines, but there's not actually a lot there. Canton's not worth very much. Neither is Beijing. I think we're already stealing most of the money. What about over here? Argentina, not worth a huge amount. Brazil is already pushing most of it out. Mexico, same thing. Oh no, sorry. Panama, same thing. Mexico, same thing. Rio Grande, just not worth much. None of these are. You are. Oh, we're pushing 110. I was like, hey, what, huh? Why is there 30 left here and we're pushing only 2? But no, we're actually pushing 110 north. And then losing a tiny bit there. We could actually do with a bit more control over that area. I'm pushing quite a lot out of here. What about Mississippi? Not really worthwhile. California, not really worthwhile. Alright, what about in Europe? Because we could try and extend a little more pressure over there. We could also go after Sevilla. Although that wouldn't really benefit us. Because we're already pushing most of the money out towards the English Channel anyway. Already got that. We could try and suck more out of the Baltic. Or even out of Novgorod. Those are probably the most valuable. Or from Saxony. I mean, a lot of it is already... Well, actually, that's all going into Paris. I would much rather that was going north, because well, actually, I'm stealing a lot of it from Paris. I think the Baltic's where we're going to go. Transfer trade power in the Baltic. Will I be continuing E4 after Scotland is done? Probably, yeah. Like, I really want to do a game as the Knights. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause. We'll go back up to speed 4 because we have a nice long truce. Trade protection against various people. Arawak separatists. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with a lot of separatism. Alright, so let's see. You are heavies. The rest of you, bar you, are actually lights. So we're going to move the lights here. What are you two? You two are both heavies. And then transports should still be in town, so we can grab the armies and leave them. Error writing save game. Failed to save. Oh, fuck, not again. I'm recording? Okay, it's not seeing any of my other saves either. What the hell is going on here? No, it's not recording it. I've lost the hard disk again. What the actual hell? Well, the stream at least is working. The game is still working. Thankfully, the hard disk, which is breaking, is like... Well, actually, no, there's two of them. Because the... Actually, where do the saves go? Do they go to my G drive or my F drive? They go to my F drive, I'm pretty sure. Which is the same as the videos are written notes. How do my drives work again? This is not something I often have to look at. F drive is where the data goes usually, and then the H drive is where videos go. So the fact that neither of them are working, and yet the G drive is, because clearly the game is still running. Unless it's held in memory. Which seems unlikely. And the C drive is working because Windows is working. I'm wondering if I can just save the games in a different spot. On a different file. Stick them in the cloud for now. There we go. So we can at least continue playing. And I will try and fix those problems after. Hopefully before Kaiserreich. Oh, for Pete's sake. I'm not going to have any dinner at this rate. And you also need to be coming over here. Right. You are primarily heavies with the exception of those, which were probably just captured. My battle fleet is enormous. 85 heavies and 1 transport, which I think can probably just go ahead and remove. You two can head back to Britain. And we have a lot of rebels over here, so in fact what you can probably do is head over to Colombia to deal with the rebels which will be appearing in the New World. And let's not go around America, that seems like a silly plan. So one of you can go here, one of you can go here. Okay, that should fix you. And then I need to work out what to do with these guys, so you can just head back to London. At which point I'm going to split out a new fleet. Which is going to consist of fully repaired ones. Actually no, this can consist of the ones that aren't fully repaired. Because I want to have 40 just on patrol duty, which are basically always ready to go. Which is this lot. Your mission is going to be to hunt any... intercept enemy fleets in the channel. And then the second fleet, you are just on mothball, you're the reserve. I can spell reserve, that is. Okay, there we go. Then my trade ships, we need to work out what the hell we're going to be protecting here and with how many. Okay, so most importantly, English Channel, North Sea, fine. Lubeck needs a bunch. So let's drop out 50 for Lubeck, because it's a pretty big trade node. I think we lost quite a few, so we're going to have to rebuild quite a few ships as well. So you're going to be protecting trade in Lubeck. Alright, where's next? English Channel is done. Bordeaux, I don't actually exert any pressure over. We could put a couple in the Baltic just to make sure we're grabbing that cash. So I'm going to say let's grab 20 ships for the Baltic. Baltic. Protect trade, Baltic Sea. Then these ones can probably go to Genoa, because I don't think I have anything else protected around here. This should already be done. Although we could send some more to the Ivory Coast. So let's grab 20 from you. And head you down to the Ivory Coast. Then I also wanted some more on the... Yeah, was it Chesapeake? Yes, although actually 68% is not terrible. Oh, Caribbean needs a lot. Hold up. I think we lost our Caribbean fleet. So actually what you lot should be is Caribbean. Unless I have a Caribbean fleet, which I kind of doubt. No, I don't. Right, so you're going to be the Caribbean fleet. Which is going to protect over there, and I do actually want you to go up to 40 ships. We're going to need a bunch more sailors, which we'll deal with later. Right, that's probably my army arriving over here. It is. Let's go fight some rebels. Oh, and over here, you can just head home. You can just stay put over there, that's fine. Rebels are dying. More rebels are dying. Thankfully the cloud is an option. Alright, so we are gaining sailors. Not at a particularly massive pace, and also we are still trying to repair ships, which is going to be costing sailors. We have no military advisor. Let's go and fix that problem. And then let's see if we can build sailors anywhere, which would be this. Not really. The one-time cloud is very helpful, yeah, exactly. I wonder what the hell is up with those hard disks. The fact that it's 2 hard disks going at once makes me wonder. Makes it less likely it's a hard disk corruption, which is good. Aha! Scottish Columbia. I didn't fix it, I found a workaround. I thought I'd fixed it, but apparently I'm still having hard disk issues. So this is going to be... We already have a central Nova Scotia. Canal Scotia. Actually, no. This area actually had a name, didn't it? It was the Darien? It was Darien. Darien scheme. Darien Scotia. We're going to call this Darien Scotia. Darien Scotia. Okay, good. Someone's been infiltrating my lands, and we're going to have a succession war over us between France and Russia unless we have an heir. We are 47. Is that just because I am married to a Romanov? I suspect it is. I still... what's my naval limit? Oh yeah, we are well under it. Wow, we are 200 under my naval limit. Ooh, that's going to be fun. 200 ships. Privateering in Genoa. Sounds excellent to me. And we have another colonist. Not colonist, another... in fact, we also have 3 colonists not doing anything. That's a mistake. So this is all our plotter, so we'll send one there. We can't get to you. This is all me. We're trying to beat Brazil, so I'm going to put one there and one there. Indonesia colonized? No, actually. Tierra Austral. Who was Castellan or Spanish, but is actually independent now. So in that case, can I tell Australia... who's this? Nova Lothian. Nova Lothian, even. Can you start a war? You can't. Can I make any of you start wars? No. 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 Yes. No. I'm not going to tell you to declare war on one of my own. That would be very silly. Highlands. Charka. Go for it. Don't know who Charka are. Look at that healthy Albania. Yeah, Albania's doing good. Ottomans? Not so much. Mamelukes, though, are. Right, so the next conquest I was planning was against Tamaran over here. Because I want to take more of the coast of Aden, so I don't need to be positioning so many ships over here. Because this is quite a big drain on my resources. Not that I don't have enough ships or anything. Right, where are you? You would seem to be Ceylon. Do I not have a group in Ceylon? Just not named. Okay. Easy fix. Boom. And then you guys are just being built. Okay. Hey Mike. Yeah, all good, all good. Not sure what to do about this succession war. Damn it, Elizabeth, why couldn't you have kids? I really do wonder if I can just divorce him. We'll wait until she's 50-ish, and then we will. And I think I'm going to start stealing money from Novgorod, because there's actually quite a lot of money there. My finances are looking rather more healthy again. Right, who are my allies? My allies at present are Bohemia and Russia. Suits me. I just need to remember to do that manually every time now. Slightly irritating, but I can live with that. Okay, so we're getting quite a few people now. By people, I mean sailors. So we can probably start building some more fleets. So where do we need them? Lubeck could definitely do with more coverage. Baltic could probably do with some coverage. Pushing to the White Sea, which goes to the North Sea. That's actually fairly clever. So yeah, we could do with ships for Novgorod and for that. We could also do with definitely having some ships to privateer in Genoa. Ivory Coast is now sufficiently pushing forward, so are you. Zanzibar! That was the weak link. And to a lesser extent, Aden. Yeah, we need more control over Zanzibar and also Malacca, although Malacca is actually not doing too bad. You can go ahead and push that way. Push into Bengal and then going around, and because of more steps we should actually earn more money doing that. And some more conversion. Just do it in order of whatever's quickest. So yes, we are going to order up some more light ships. And these ones will probably go to Zanzibar.